Chapter 1. Old English period, 450-1066, Caedmon, first poet known, Caedmon, him paraphrase Venerable Bede Ecclesiastical History of English PPLE King Alfred First King, the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle Beowulf. First epic poem The Dream of the Root the Wanderer, Wide Goer, Elegy poem The Seafarer poem 2, Middle English period 1066 to 1485, Geoffrey Chaucer The Canterbury White Tales did not. Beer framework tale Yani Hikayisen Hikaybar. Chaucer's inspiration in writing the Canterbury White Tales was Boccaccia's Decameron Beowulf Sigmund's Beer Bilgi. Chaucer is known as father of the English literature, Middle English author and works Chaucer. The Canterbury White Tales are Thomas Mallory Morted Arthur, prose William Langland Pierce Plowman, poem Sir Gawain and the Green Knight Everyman, morality, play 3. Renaissance period, 1485 to 1660, key terms, Elizabethan period, 1586 to 1603, stability, peace, humanism, human, love, patronage, golden age of drama, developments in science, art, history, literature, culture, etc. Sonnets, revenge, tragedies, pastoral comedies, W. Shakespeare, Sir Philip Sidney, Edmund Spenser, Christopher Marlowe, Sir Thomas More, Thomas Nash B. Jacobean period. The reign of James, 1603 to 1624, chaos, wastefulness, financial crisis, 100 Years' War, Civil War, Cavalier poetry, Carpe Diem. Ben Jonson, METAPHSIYCAL, poetry, conceit, John Donne, Andrew Marvell. Revenge, tragedy, masks, John Milton, Francis Bacon, John Webster. Renaissance period author and works, Edmund Spenser, The Fairy Queen, The Shepherd's Calendar, EPITHALAMIONPROTHHALAMION, all of them are poem, Sir Philip Sidney Astrophel, Stella, The Defense of Poesy, Sir Walter Raleigh, The Nymphs, Reply to the Shepherd, The Lie, Farewell, False Love, Sir Thomas More, Utopia, prose, Thomas Nash, The Unfortunate Traveller, To the Life of Jack Wilton. Considered his first picaresque novel, Christopher Marlowe, Dr. Faustus drama. The Jew of Malta drama, John Donne Fleet, metaphysical poetry, John Milton, Paradise Lost, It's Crucial in epic poetry, Andrew Marvell, The His Coy Mistress poem, Francis Bacon, The Essay prose, Ben Jonson, The Alchemist drama, Every Man in His Humor, comedy of humor, John Webster. Revenge, tragedy, W. Shakespeare, plays written by Shakespeare, comedies, As You Like It, Twelfth Night, The Merchant of Venice, tragicomedy, A Midsummer Night's Dream, romantic comedy. The Comedy of Error, Much Ado About Nothing, comedy of manner, The Taming of the Shrew, Love's Labor Lost, The Two Gentlemen of Verona, romances, Will That Ends, Measure for Measure, The Winter's Tale. The Tempest, his last play, tragedies, King Lear, Macbeth, Othello, domestic tragedy, Hamlet, revenge tragedy, Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, Antony and Cleopatra, Titus Andronicus. 4. The Neoclassical Restoration, Enlightenment period, 1660 to 1798, key terms, back to ancient Greeks and Romans, a reaction against the chaotic environment of Renaissance, birth of the novel. Skepticism, free thinking, satire, age of satire, reason over emotion, satire, ode, comedy of manners, reason, age of reason, authors and works, Daniel Defoe, Robinson Crusoe, first novel. Moll Flanders, picaresque novel, Samuel Richardson, Pamela, epistolary novel, Clarissa, novel, Sir Charles' grandson, epistolary novel, Henry Fielding, Shamila, allusion to Pamela, Joseph Andrews novel, Tom Jones novel, Jonathan Swift, A Modest Proposal, satire, Gulliver's Travels, satire and fantastic, John Bunyan, The Pilgrim's Progress, allegory, Alexander Pope, The Rape of the Lock, mock epic, essay on man, poem, John Dryden, Mac Flecknoe, satire, Annus Mirabilis poem, Absalom and Archetypal, poem, AII for Love drama, William Congreve, The Way of the World drama, 5. the Romantic period, 1798 to 1837. It made a start with the publication of Lyrical Ballads, 1798 by William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge. The belief in the goodness of humanity, provoking imaginative power and fancy, the exploration of the artist as an individual creator, the superiority of the senses and the emotions over reason and intellect. The emotions in Gothic novel, blank verse, nature descriptions, allegory and simile, ballad, lyric, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, William Wordsworth, Jane Austen, Anne Radcliffe, Sir Walter Scott, Mary Shelley, Edgar Allan Poe, William Blake, Lord Byron, Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Emma, Northanger Abbey, Persuasion, Sir Walter Scott, The Talisman, Edgar Allan Poe, The Black Cat, Anne Radcliffe, The Mysteries of Udolpho, Gothic novel, Mary Shelley, Frankenstein, Fantastic Gothic, epistolary novel, William Blake, Songs of Innocence poem, Songs of Experience poem, William Wordsworth, Lyrical Ballads poem, The Prelude poem, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner poem, Lord Byron, Manfred poem. 6. The Victorian period, 1837 to 1901, industrialization and British power reached its peak. Charles Darwin, evolution, natural selection, survival of the fittest, rushed to the cities and lived even more miserably. The struggles between workers and capitalists, the bourgeois and the church, are very strong. Female authors created works with male nicknames. Subjects like child labor and inequalities were the concerns of Victorian poets. Golden Age of novel. Charles Dickens, Oscar Wilde, Emily Brontë, Charlotte Brontë, Lewis Carroll, Joseph Conrad, Robert Browning, Bram Stoker, Alfred Lord Tennyson, Rudyard Kipling, George Eliot, Thomas Hardy, Charles Dickens, Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, Great Expectations, First Three Buildings, Roman, A Christmas Carol, Hard Times, A Tale of Two Cities, Oscar Wilde. The Importance of Being Earnest, farce, The Picture of Dorian Gray, his only novel published. Emily Brontë, Wuthering Heights, Gothic, epistolary novel, Charlotte Brontë, Jane Eyre. Buildings, Roman, Lewis Carroll, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, fantasy novel, Joseph Conrad, Heart of Darkness, novella, Robert Browning, My Last Duchess, dramatic monologue, Bram Stoker. Dracula, Gothic, epistolary novel, other romantics, Alfred Lord Tennyson, Ulysses in Memoriam poem, Rudyard Kipling, The Jungle Book, Kim, a poem, George Eliot, Middlemarch the Millon. The Floss, Silas Marner, Thomas Hardy, Jude the Obscure, Tess of the D'Urbervilles, Far from the Madding Crowd, The Return of the Native, William Makepeace Thackeray, Vanity Fair, prose. Gerard Manley Hopkins, God's Grandeur, poem, Matthew Arnold, The Scholar Gypsy, poem, H.G. Wells, The Time Machine, science fiction novel, The War of the Worlds, science fiction novel, The First Man on the Moon, science fiction novel, Gibbs, science fiction novel, Aldous Huxley. Brave New World, dystopian novel, The Doors of Perception, prose, William Golding, The Lord of the Flies, allegoric novel, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Sherlock Holmes, prose, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, 100 Years of Solitude, prose, Of Love and Other Demons, prose, D.H. Lawrence, Sons and Lovers, prose, T.S. Eliot, The Wasteland poem, Wilfred Owen, Disabled poem, Strange Meeting poem, Samuel Beckett, Waiting for Godot, Absurd Theater, Endgame drama, Happy Days drama, Molly drama, Crab's Last Tape drama, Harold Pinter, The Birthday Party, comedy of Menace the Caretaker drama, John Osborne, Look Back in Anger drama, William Butler Yeats, Sailing to Byzantium poem, Bernard Shaw, Pygmalion, Gunnar Ellen drama, Arms and the Man drama, not Bernard Shaw, 1925, Te Novella Edebi Odulu, Pygmalion, Il Oscar Alaric, Bui Odulu de Alabilan Ilk Vatek Insana Olmistor.